Welcome back to FM Story. We're rapidly approaching the end of season 16 of the South American Glory Hunt Safe. We've got 3 games left in the league season with Cerrito in Uruguay, a couple of tough games, including games against Danubio, and then finishing the season against Defensor Sporting. So without further ado, let's get into the action. We've played 1 game since the end of the last episode and continued our decent run. We won 3-2 away at Juventud de las Piedras. We were 3-0 up after 52 minutes and we were having to hang on towards the end. But that makes it 4 games without a defeat. We are currently sat in 9th in the closing stage league title on 19 points. We do have a game in hand, which is this game coming up against Danubio. Danubio are currently 3rd with a game in hand on 2nd. So it's going to be a tough task to try and get anything from this. We do now have Caballero top of the assists charts. So hopefully we can continue this good run of form, at least pick up a point here, because that would take us up level with Nacional if we were able to pick up a point from this game. It's a home game, so hopefully home advantage works in our favour, but Danubio have had a pretty decent season so far. So, this is the side we've picked. It's pretty similar to the side that we ended the last episode with. Britos is recovered from the knocks he had, and he's come back in the last game in that defensive midfield role. Ponti, who'd picked up an injury, is still out, so Mendoza continues on the left-hand side. So it's 4-3-3 against 4-4-2. Right, they've got the ball at the back. And that's far too easy. And now they're in behind on the right-hand side. Low cross into the box. Simple tap in. And to be honest, this is kind of what I feared would happen. We are not very good at the back. And when we do have the ball, we give it away. But we haven't had much of the ball to be able to give away so far. Free kick for them. So the back post is headed down. I'm hoping that's offside. And it has been disallowed, thankfully. But that just goes to prove, when we looked at everything after the Wanderers game earlier on in the season, where we lost just long ball after long ball, missed headers, everything, we have no one in the team that can head the ball. And now the game's really quieting down. Half time, 1-0 down. We've not been a threat. We gifted them that first goal. We let them walk through us, basically. And we were lucky that the second one got disallowed for offside. We do have some players struggling fitness-wise as well, so we might need to make some changes ahead of the second half, but we need to be so much better. Right, we've made 3 changes at half-time to get some players on that aren't struggling. Mendoza with an early corner to the back post, and Buzaglo, who's one of the players that's just come on, despite the fact that he's one of the players that can't head the ball, that can play in defence, has managed to head the ball into the back of the net. Gets up, powers it in, and that's 1-1 and the perfect start to the second half, exactly what we needed. Right, free kick, Advaldo to take it. Goes for goal and forces the keeper to turn it behind for another corner. Mendoza to take again. This time to the near post, and the flicked header goes over the top. And a free kick for them in a shooting position here. Although they do have 3-on-1 to the left of the wall if they decide to go that way. He goes for goal, hits the bar, And it's over for a goal kick. They've got the ball halfway inside our half. We're basically following them around like a lost puppy and getting nowhere near the ball. Marquez wins it. Caballero then goes long looking for Perez, who takes it down well. Aims all the way across goal. It's cut out. And now they're looking to bring the ball clear. Venderson puts in a challenge, but the guy, Garcia, comes away with it. Low cross, goes all the way across to the back post. And we've been done on the counter after we tried to counter on them. And Wenson makes a challenge, but then Garcia gets to run at Bizaglo. Just plays it across the box. 3 players miss it. And it's a simple finish at the back post for Rodriguez. Right, we made a couple of other changes to get some fresh legs on, see if we can get something from this game. It's far too easy down that right-hand side for them again. Balling towards the back post, we've got a head on it. And we've cleared it, but it's going to come straight back at us. In towards the box, goes backwards. I mean, they've hit the post. We're not getting anywhere near it, putting in a challenge here. I mean, we managed to scramble that one away. And then thankfully the shot from distance was never going to dip enough to challenge the keeper. Right, into the last couple, into injury time. Free kick for them. Turned behind by Pereira to give them a corner. In swinger. I mean, we didn't deserve to win this or get anything from this game, really, I don't think. But 3-1, I think, is probably what we kind of deserve from it. We've got the ball at the back, though. We've still got time to give away another one. Barbosa out to Wenderson, who's had a shocker at right back. Down the line for Burgos. Gets a half yard, gets the ball to the back post. Mendoza's header hits the top of the bar and goes over. And there we go. Full time, 3-1. I mean, it kind of was what you would probably think it would be going into the game based on where we are in the table. We've got 1 game left in this closing stage of the league. And then the work begins during the off-season. So here we go, the team that we've picked for the final day of the season. We have made some changes, mostly in defence. So Fernandez is suspended, who had been playing centre-half with Pintos. Buzaglo, who we brought on at half-time in the last game, is also suspended. So Wenderson's moved into centre-half, where he's probably better off playing. Marquez is playing a right-back. We've got a 3 in the midfield of Caballero, Advaldo and Barbosa, with Britos dropping to the bench, and Ponte and Cabrera have recovered enough to be able to be on the bench from their injuries. And we're playing Defensor Sporting, who are sat in 12th. They've got 15 points from their 14 games. And hopefully we're looking just to finish the season on a high. Absolutely nothing happening so far in this game, but we've got to throw. Marquez takes it to Advaldo. Beltran down the right. Shifts it, gets across to the back post. Mendoza with the header. And that, since Ponte's been injured, that's been one of our biggest threats from goal, is a cross to the back post for Mendoza to head home. So Beltran, the defender, closes him up very well, but then he just shifts it, gets it deep to the back post. Mendoza gets up. The fullback doesn't get off the ground, and we're 1-0 up. Throw for them. We've forced them back to the halfway line, but they've got loads of space on this right-hand side. We've nicked it though with Mendoza. Finds Barbosa, Advaldo, Caballero out to Beltran, and now Marquez coming forwards. Wenderson over the top, and they've lumped it upfield, but we've managed to win it. Marquez back to Wenderson, Caballero, and then a shot from distance from Barbosa, but it lands on the top of the net. And Caballero with the ball, Pintos back to Caballero with some time, swings it out to the right, looking for Beltran. First time cross into the near post. Perez denied well by the keeper at the near post, and now they break with it, but Ferreira wins it back, and Mendoza gives it away again. Right, corner for them, and luckily that's well wide of that near post. There we are, half-time 1-0 up. We've not been brilliant, but we've been the better team, and we just need more of the same in the second half. Right, they've gone long with the goal kick. Perez gets his head on it, but it's just gone straight to the centre half. And now they're looking to get in behind on our left here. Low cross to the near post. It goes all the way across. Marquez clears, and now Mendoza can bring it clear. Low cross into Perez. He should be scoring from there. The keeper's turned it behind for a corner. Mendoza to take. In towards the back post. It's headed clear as far as Barbosa. His shot's blocked. Second one was deflected to Marquez, and he flashes it wide. And Ferreira with the throw. Barbosa to Pintos. It's headed away from Vasquez, who's come on up top instead of Perez. Ferreira long, looking for Vasquez again, but straight to the centre half. We're letting them have the ball at the back, and now they're bringing it clear down the right hand side. He gets past Ferreira. It's pulled back to the corner of the box. I mean, that must be outside the box, surely. Given where he ended up, that has to be a free kick and not a penalty. And obviously nothing came of that free kick either, which is good. Right, Wenderson with a corner in towards the near post, up in the air. Ferreira gets his head on it. Comes back to Ferreira, pulls it to Beltran, and the keeper actually did well to hold on to that one. And then Marquez calm at the back, takes it down, finds Beltran. Into Advaldo, low ball into Vasquez, makes it 2-0, and that's some of the best football we've played since we've been at the club. So Beltran turns, runs at his fullback, and then just drops it inside for Advaldo, then just fires a low ball in, and a first time finish from Vasquez for 2-0. Right, a throw deep in our own half. Caballero to Marquez. He launches it long, and it's just going to come straight back at us. Wenderson clears. Vasquez takes it down, finds Mendoza, and then it's going to come straight back, and we're not going to get the loose ball from the header. And they've played it out to the right. Low ball into the near post. We've got to it. Mendoza then loses out. And that's actually a decent goal by them. Sure, and as we've said many times, the guy running away with the ball tells you that it's not going to be offside, despite the fact that the referee was going over to talk to the linesman. A couple of passes there just took out 4 of our defenders. All right, we made a couple of changes to get some fresh legs on to see out this injury time period. And there we are, full time, 2-1. At least we've ended the season with a victory. It sees us finish 6th in the closing stage, which, given how the opening couple of games went, is more than I could have expected, I think. We actually managed to finish above Nacional. So that's something. And so there we are. No more trophies to add to the cabinet. We have only had half a season in Uruguay. Obviously, we're still going to be in Uruguay next season unless for some reason we manage to get sacked by Cerrito before the season starts. The other alternative is if there's another job comes up in Uruguay with a better squad than what we've got, we may consider jumping ship. I do wonder, given where Nacional finished in that closing league phase, whether that job may be under a bit of threat. But at worst, we're going to be at Cerrito. We may be somewhere else. We'll see how the off-season goes. There we are. That's season 16 in the books. We've now just got 4 seasons left to win 3 trophies. We need to win the league in Uruguay, the cup in Uruguay, and then we need to go back to Brazil to win the Copa de Brazil that we've had 7 or 8 attempts at and not come close to winning yet. So join us in the next episode to see if we are still at Cerrito or if we have moved on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.